Hello, YouTube. It's been a while since I've done any type of vinyl postings. My collection has grown quite a bit over the last couple of years. I'm now close to 10,000 records. I did find some here recently that I was thought might be interesting to some. I found two boxes of 45s, most of which are from the 50s, some other eras, but most of which are from the 50s. We'll start with this. This is Judy Garland on Decca. It is You Made Me Love You, and the B side is Over the Rainbow. And these 45s are in absolutely beautiful condition, and they play great. This was, when I looked it up, I believe the date was 1949, so it's an early 45. This one is not in the best of shape. This is Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing. This is from 1982. This one is a little rough. B side is the instrumental version of the same song. The Gaylords, the Little Shoemaker. This one was rather interesting. It's Voices of the North Woods, a Dan Gibson nature recording. Just a white label record. I'm sure it's not worth much of anything. I have no idea how old it is. There's no date on it. But it has different bird sounds. Here's some country. Don Gibson, Oh Lonesome Me, backed with I Can't Stop Loving You. The only downfall to these is each one of them has the sticker, wrong side, address sticker from whoever owned them in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Another Don Gibson, Just One Time, backed with I May Never Get to Heaven on RCA. Another big hit for him, Sea of Heartbreak. I think it's I think it's Best to Forget Me is the B side. Here's a picture sleeve from the 80s, Debbie Gibson, Out of the Blue. And also Debbie Gibson, Lost in Your Eyes. 1973, Golden Earring, Radar Love. What I like about this is most of these had the original 45 sleeves that they went in. United Artist Records, Bobby Goldsboro's Honey, backed with Danny. Demon Records, which is a record label I'm not very familiar with. Ronnie Goody, Rock and Bug, a promotional copy, backed with Crazy Bait. Monument Records, Billy Grammer, Gotta Travel On, backed with Chasing a Dream. Gary Granham, Girl of My Dreams, backed with, I can't even pronounce it, No Chemise Please. Okay. On Lori Records, Rocco Granita Marina. Gary doing Yellow Bird, RCA Victor. Again, these 45s are just absolutely beautiful. I will play you a portion of one before we get off of here. Jack Green, There's a Whole Lot About a Woman on a Decca label. Andy Griffith, what it was Football and Romeo and Juliet. There's a second one here of him doing silhouettes, which is a very interesting version, along with Conversation with a Mule. Columbia Hall of Fame, Ken Griffin, The Anniversary Waltz, Larry Gross, Junk Food Junkie. Now this is, to me, this is really cool. Bill Haley and his Comets, Rudy's Rock, backed with Blue Comet Blues. Now, the reason this is so interesting to me is I got to open up for the Comets. Not Bill Haley. Bill Haley had already passed, but I've got the chance to open up for them twice. And these 45s are just sensational. Original pressings on Decca, shake, rattle, and roll in the ABC boogie. Now, I'm going to quickly do a needle drop on this one, just so you get an idea of what we're dealing with. So let's walk over here to the turntable. And oddly enough, my turntable has changed as well. This is the new turntable. Wait till you hear how this sounds. I thought I hit start, but I guess I didn't. I just hit close. Pardon me. Now it's running. I won't play too much because of copyright infringement. I got pinged on one from before that I didn't even realize. But anyhow, they're all very beautiful shape. They all sound great. There are a few hisses and pops, but for their era and for what they are, they sound wonderful. Of course, it probably doesn't sound great on this computer because, fortunately, the only microphone I have is the computer microphone. Teenager's Mother, Bill Haley, back with Rip It Up. See You Later, Alligator, back with the Paper Boy. Don't Knock the Rock and Choo Choo Boogie. These are all Bill Haley. The Saints of Rock and Roll, back with ROCK. Hot Dog Buddy Buddy, back with Rockin' Through the Rye. Now here's an EP, The Dipsy Doodle and Miss You, back with Is It True What They Say About Dixie in Carolina in the Morning. Skinny Minnie was roughly 58, I believe. Stay With Me. Ooh, Look at There, Ain't She Pretty? Back with Joey's song. That was all Bill Haley. Here's one from the 70s. This is Tom T. Hall. One of the Mysteries of Life and Your Man Loves You, Honey. Here's another promotional record from 77. Pete and Angie Hallen, Don't Throw It All Away. Stereo and mono version. George Hamilton IV, Rose and a Baby Ruth, if you don't know. And Abilene, backed with Oh So Many Years. This is different. It's the Hammond Talking Map. It was different. I played it just to hear what it sounded like. It was different. Never Rains in Southern California, Albert Hammond. So this is 72 for this. Here's a Peter Pan record, Happy Birthday to You. Emmylou Harris from 1981, I Don't Have to Crawl. Here's an early 50s Phil Harris, That's What I Like About the South, on that green label RCA Victor. Again, in beautiful, absolute beautiful shape. And I've played all of these. They just sound wonderful. Chattanooga Shoeshine Boy, and that's a plenty also from Phil Harris. Here's one that's rough. The Three Penny Opera by Richard Heyman and Jan August. This is on Mercury, and this is pretty scratchy. You can see the scratches down here at the bottom. Isaac Hayes, Joy Part 1 and 2 from 73. Roy Heed, Get Back. Here's the Argo label, Clarence Henry, But I Do. Just My Baby and Me is the B-side. Lonely Street and Why Can't You, also for Clarence Henry. You Always Hurt the Ones You Love and Little Susie. Here's some Herman Hermits. I'm Henry VIII, I am, backed with The End of the World. Also Herman's Hermits, East, West, backed with What Is Wrong, What Is Right. And Sunshine Girl, backed with Nobody Needs to Know. Howard Hewitt from 86, I'm For Real, on Elektra. United Artist, The Highwayman Michael. The Highlight, City of Angels. I had never heard of this group in particular until I played this record. It's actually very good. Listen, My Love is the B-side. Joe Hinton, A Thousand Cups of Loneliness on Backbeat Records. Al Hurt, Music to Watch Girls By on RCA. Victor, Homer and Jethro, El Paso, Number Deuce. Here's one rough. Jimmy Bo Horn, You Get Me Hot. Here's some Johnny Horton in the Battle of New Orleans. Here we are in an original 45 sleeve for the Columbia record label. Johnny Horton, Johnny Reb. Old Slew Foot, and Honky Tonk Man. Some Tab Hunter on a Dot label. 99 Ways. And Red Sails in the Sunset. This one's rough, unfortunately. Tab Hunter, Don't Let It Get Around. Here's a Ferlin Husky on Capitol, A Falling Star. And on a Cap record label, we have Itsy Bitsy, Teeny Weeny, Yellow Polka Dot Bikini by Brian Hyland. And on MGM, Dick Hyman Trio, Moriana theme from a Threepenny Opera. That's just a few. I bet there was, like I said, there was 2 full boxes of 45s. Mainly from the 50s, every one of them. And what they look like are filled canister boxes. They stand about 2.5 foot tall, and they're just crammed full of 45s, all from this era, and all in very beautiful shape. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're watching the other videos we have going on with the Midnight Madness show, and hope you're enjoying them all. We'll talk to y'all soon. I got lots more to show as soon as I can start getting the ball rolling, but most of my collection is still in Michigan, and I have moved back to Tennessee, so I still have to get it here to show it off. We'll talk to you soon.